And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look here at the visitors, they sink a little bit here in the rankings, still though remaining in the top 5.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Mr. Clutch out there with Shaw. Then there's the mayor. Then there's Parker. And it's Holmes in at the shooting guard. They've got the machine. Grant is out there with Thunder. Then it's Miller. And it's Howard in at the point. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Parker against Howard. Thunder passes to Miller. Shoots over Holmes. Miller, no up. Parker against Howard. Pass to Holmes, to the paint. Here's Steele. The rebound by Grant. Here's the machine. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Steele. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
The machine passes to Grant. Now Howard shoots the 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Steele. Misses from short range. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Grant, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Carl, he's checked in for Thunder. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Miller outside. Pass to Carl. Here's the machine. No good with the triple. Parker with it. And it's blocked. Miller outside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Mr. Clutch. Discarded by Howard. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Carl. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. Grant's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Chandler's checked in for Carl. Howard hits them both. Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Steele. The step back jumper is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Howard, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Randolph. Back to Parker. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Parker against Howard. Here is Shaw. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Now Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to the Mayor. Inside, Steele. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the away team. Steele at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's the home team. 4-point game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Chandler's checked in for the closer. Now, here's Grant. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Chandler. Howard with it, covered by Parker. Miller sets a screen for Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Parker. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Howard's shot is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Howard against Parker. Howard can't hit. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Here's the Mayor. He's covered by Grant. Count it, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Parker against Howard. Pass to Miller. Back to Howard. Miller against Randolph. Chandler outside. To the middle. Here's Carl. Randolph grabs the board. Out to the right wing. Tries from the block. Yep, that one goes in there. And that'll tie this game up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Purdue against Walton. They set the pick. Pass to McKinney. Back to Walton. Right wing. 18 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Purdue. Here's McKinney. Back to Walton. Over Morris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
I think 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. We've got Randolph. He's out there with Weber. And it's Stewart in at the small forward spot. Inside, here's Neely. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Second chance effort. Randolph the bounce pass. Pass to Shaw. Rebound by Neely. Now Shepard. Here's Carl, guarded by Stewart. Here's the machine. This one for three. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The 11-footer. That one also a miss for him, just like the other three attempts this game. Here's Shepard, guarded by Weber. Over to the wing. All sorts of time, and he drops that one in. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
George against Randolph. Now here is George. He's covered closely. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
George against Randolph. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And that one is stuck right through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Shooting one.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. They set the screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Number 15.
On Sunday and then on Tuesday.
Shooting for the away team. Number 7. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They set the pick to the paint. Here's McKinney, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Howard with it. He's got 9. Here's Caldwell. Back to Howard. At the top of the key, Sims. McKinney passes to Caldwell. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's denied. And here's the break. Here's Steele. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, was that some by-the-book basketball or what? Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and then finishes strong. From one end to the other, perfect.
Here's Caldwell. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Out to the right wing. Howard against Purdue. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by the Mayor. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Purdue against Howard. Here's Steele. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Well, 50% from the floor. Chandler outside. Bobbed up there for Howard. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's the machine. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Holmes against Miller. Holmes passes to the man. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Grant against Parker. Pass to the machine. Now here's Chandler. 1:05 left to play here in the half. And it's blocked. Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. And he can't bank that one in. To the middle. Here's Grant. Tries again. It's rebounded by the Mayor. The Mayor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holmes. Up and in on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Miller up on top, guarded by Holmes. Knocks it loose. Holmes with the steal. Inside, here's Steele. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Miller surveying the floor. Chandler with the screen on Holmes. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week and their respective conferences. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here is Howard. Grant is out there with Thunder. Then it's Miller. Then it's the machine. And it's Howard in at the point guard position. Thunder passes to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And that one falls for Howard. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Shaw is out there with the main. Then there's Parker, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Holmes in at the 2-guard spot. Down low, here's Thunder. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Parker against Howard. Pass to Holmes, and the foul called on Thunder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The closer's checked in for Thunder.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 41, Robert Sims.
So it's the visitors now. They lead by 1. Parker passes to Steele. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Grant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 16. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Howard. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Shoots from the high post. Jump shot is good. Howard's got 14 points for the game.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget it. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Miller finds Howard. Pass to Sims. Back to Howard. Grant with a screen on Parker. Howard can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The machine passes to Sims. Here's the machine.
Personal foul, second team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Number 32, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Carl, he's checked in for the closer. And so he hits both. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Shaw. From about 16. And here is Parker. Here is Shaw. Back to Parker. Holmes passes to Steele. Here's the mayor. It's hauled in by Carl. Grant gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Grant's got 7 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Back to Parker. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Shaw. To the middle. Here's Steele, and he banks in the layup. He's got 18.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Back to Howard. Ball's knocked loose. Howard against Parker. To the inside. Shaw passes to Parker. Here is Shaw. Pass to Parker. And there's the drive. Here's Steele. And he gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Howard dishes to Miller. Back to Howard. Miller against Holmes. The shot's good. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 20 points for him. Shaw, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Got that one up quick. Miller's got 7.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
teams changing it up here. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot-blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
So it's the visitors now. They trail by 3. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Holmes throws it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's George with the drive, and George with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
A 3-ball. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's a screen. Pass to Walton. Back to George. The 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Randolph looking around. From outside the arc, the rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the wing right side. Outside for Randolph. Back to Holmes. The rebound by Grant. Gone 7 of 11. A lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to George. Launches it. The shot, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Randolph. Chandler is out there with Carl. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Shepard. And it's Walton in at the 1. Here's Lawson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Gray. To the paint. The kick out to Walton. Chandler with the screen on Randolph. Here's Walton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Randolph against Walton. Inside. Picked his pocket. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. One-on-one here. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Silks checked in for Shepard.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Black. Pass to Wallace. From down in the low post, it goes.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner, no question about it. Good stuff here.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here is Walton. He's covered by Randolph. Randolph against Walton. Pass to McKinney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
To the middle, here's Wallace, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And Walton kicks to Chandler. Back to Walton, and there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Walton.
Substitution on the court.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wallace with a screen on Chandler. Knocked away. Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the right side. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. It's Howard with the drive.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's the mayor. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. Steele. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
No good from Grant. 51% from the field. They'll take that. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Tries from 16. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team. Steele taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
The Machines checked in for Carl. Good on the second free throw. And so here's the home team. And here is Howard. Miller outside. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
To the paint. Stolen. Here's Grant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Grant drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Holmes. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Thunder. Howard against Parker. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Holmes. Nailed from three-point land.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
At the line for your home team, number 15. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Howard kicks to Miller. Back to Howard. Grant sets a screen for Howard. Sinks that one from the post. Howard's got 19 points. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
1:51 left in the fourth. To Holmes. There's the pick. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
That free throw good from Holmes.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Miller. Good work defensively by Holmes. Doing it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Holmes. Pass to Howard. And here we go. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Miller. No good there. Good work defensively by Holmes. And they're running. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 32. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Steele.
drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Miller against Hole. Howard. And nothing is falling for him right now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
15 foul. Shooting for the away team. Steele at the line for 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Miller. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for the away team. Parker. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so here's the home team. 7-point differential. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting for the away team. Holds. Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Holmes. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for the away team, Parker. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in